E aí galera, beleza? Aqui quem tá falando é o Andy e hoje eu vou fazer mais um vídeo gameplay comentado aqui do Alan Wake. Continuando aí o nosso detonado, agora é a parte número 12. Então, let's go! Vamos que vamos aí pra mais uma aventura épica desse jogo fodástico. Pera aí, cara. Ah, tá. Oh, que isso, velho? Volta pro inferno. Caralho, de onde saiu esse arrombado aí? Fez eu gastar munição, velho. Só que é o seguinte. Ó, tem uma garrafinha de café ali, mano. Vamos ter que pegar ali o esquema, né, velho? Belezinha de boas. Onde é que cai aqui? Ixi. Ah, tá. Nunca tinha saído por ali. Bom, vamos continuar aqui no caminho da roça, né, velho? Pessoal que tá acompanhando aí esse detonado, não esqueçam de avaliar o vídeo clicando no gostei e adicionando o vídeo aí aos favoritos, beleza? Conto com o apoio de vocês, galera. Isso é muito importante, beleza? Pra divulgar o vídeo e o canal. Eu não vou dar moleza não nessa merda! Pode vir. Eu tô achando estranho esse caminho aqui, velho. Sai daí, demônio. Eita! Ah, filho da... Caralho, mano. Ah, tô aqui perto, mano. Acredito. Meu Deus. Que isso, cara. Também eu vim pelo... Olha, eu vim por outro lado, cara.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry! You're not! Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
The front door was
Eita
locked.
porra. Gritaria danada é essa aí, meu queridão? Ixi, o Zé Comer aqui já era, hein, mano. Acho que aqui é fechado, né?
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
Pronto. Investigue o chalé. Tá, vamos investigar aqui. Opa. Que isso?
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen.
Tá, beleza. As televisões aqui é bem importante pra gente ver também, faz parte da história do jogo. Tá, vamos continuar investigando aqui a parada, velho. Eita porra. Ei, carai. É de trincar o brioco essas merdas. Eita porra. Sai daí,
Let me
demônio.
guess. Danny, huh?
Tá, esse era o Danny. Deixa eu ver se tem mais alguma coisa pra gente pegar aqui. Deixa eu pegar uma breja, né? Pá, de boas. Só que não. É, não restou outro caminho a não ser a janela quebrada. Quer ver? Ó.
I could climb out through the broken window. The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
Puta, essas granadas de luz aqui, mano. Mão na roda, tá ligado? Puta, elas ajudam muito, velho. Eita, o viadinho aqui foi pro saco, hein, velho. O viadinho, cervo, sei lá como é que chama essa merda. Acho que aqui não vai ter saída. Tá. Acho que é só isso, né? Vamos ter que pegar ali a caranga ali. Pera, deixa eu dar uma investigada pra cá. Olha só, cara. Banheiro do bagulho, mano. Aqui tem mais um manuscrito.
For a moment, Hartman considered strangling.
Vocês vão ver a lanterna que eu vou pegar ali na frente, mano. Putz. O bagulho é tonadaço, hein, mano. Vou dar um rolezinho aqui, ó.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Tem essa garrafa de café. Pega aí, João. Fala em café, tomei um cafezinho aqui agora. Tô 100% aqui pra gravar alguns vídeos, mano. Aqui é piloto de fuga, João. O que tem ali? Eu não vou ali agora não, vou pra cá, ó. Ó, tá vendo a setinha ali? Opa, baterias. Duas granadas de luz. Tá. Bom, aqui não tem nada também. Cara, só que tem que eu vou fazer um bagulho diferente aqui. Pensou você no lugar desse, cara? Você ia arriscar de subir esse morro aqui? Nem a pau, velho. Brioquetes na mão. Trincado. Dá não, cara. Deixa eu dar um rolezinho ali, cara. Se eu não me engano... Merda! Dá ré aí, mano. Se eu não me engano, quando a gente dá a volta, ele sai aqui no mesmo lugar. Sim, é a mesma coisa. Deixa eu subir aqui pra ver. Eita, aqui é o Rally Alan Wake Edition. Ali em cima vai ter uns... Nossa, tem uma arma bem importante pra gente pegar ali, velho. Tá, tem munição aqui também, ó.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old.
Seria bom se a gente pudesse levar duas armas ali, né? Fortes, né? Tipo primárias mesmo. Ah, então vocês vêm aqui pra brincar então, seus putão. Toma. E você aí, mano. Nem tô com pressa mesmo. Caralho, você tu nada, hein, velho. Pronto. Pegar essa caranga aqui. Se opala. Só que não, né, velho? Diferente. O bagulho é mó banheira, velho. Só no drift, de boa. Oh, só que não, velho. Segura aí. Ah, tá, pera aí. Adoro essa parte. Eu adoro essa parte, cara. Ó, que legal. Opa. Otário. Filho da puta, mano. Arranhou a pintura do carro, seu puto das trevas. Peraí. Só no drift. Caralho, deu uma travada ali. Monstro no bagulho, velho. Deixa eu ver se tem mais. Ali é o seguinte, a gente continua, mano. Se passar ali já era, tá ligado? Deixa eu dar um rolezinho aqui. Só eu inventando moda. Deixa eu ver aqui do lado. Tá, é aqui. Tem uma garrafa de café, galera. Aqui, ó. Quando o cara é viciado no café, né, mano? O cara vai até no inferno pegar o bagulho. Pronto. Eu não sei se vai dar pra eu sair aqui, meu. Opa, carro potente é outra coisa, cara. Tá pensando que aqueles carrinhos 1.0, mano, aqui o bagulho é louco, velho. Eita! Caralho, velho, segura. Só no drift, ó. Chegamos. Tá, não tem nada aqui. Tá, antes da gente seguir, vamos voltar aqui que tem tem vários itens pra gente pegar nessa... Ó, tá vendo? Tem um baúzinho ali. Barulhinho estranho, velho. Sai, Zica. Olé. Toma. Toma essa encarcada deliciosa. Bom. Tem alguma coisa aqui atrás, cara? Deixa eu dar uma olhada. Eu adoro explorar, tá ligado? Explorar é preciso. Nops.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them! God damn!
Puta, essa parte é muito louca.
Decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson. Shut up and shoot.
Vamos ter que Vamos ter que equipar aqui as paradas. Primeiro pega isso aqui, ó.
I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out. Hey, Al, did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff
Ah,
around?
filho da
This place is
puta.
stacked. Al, hold on. I'll try to get the stage lights on. Barry Wheeler to the rescue.
Toma.
Goddamn turn of the century wiring. Hang on now. I'll get them working again. I promise.
Pega outra arma, vai. Pronto. Eita! Ah, não.
Yes. Al, stay in the light.
Puta. Sai daí, velho. Puta, que demora pra soltar o bagulho, velho.
No, why do you keep doing this to me? Do it for Barry, please, please, please.
Preciso de espaço, velho. Mano, essa parte é bem louca, velho.
Al, please don't let me die.
Puta!
Always wanted to go out.
Nossa, nenhuma conquista ali, nem sei o que que é. Caralho, não tá... Ufa.
Oh, did I do this?
E fora que... várias entradas aqui. Defenda o cenário. Baralho, Trutovski.
Was awesome.
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Hey, Al, this way to the farm.
Deixa eu ver se vale a pena trocar. Sinto muito. Olha só a lanterna que a gente pegou, mano. Foda, né? Tá, vamos continuar, né? Vamos continuar.
See, bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
É fácil, deixa eu só ver uma coisa aqui. Não, não, ali na frente que a gente vai. Que merda é essa aqui, mano? Não! Ai, carai! Puta, o bagulho tá querendo bugar, velho. Pronto.
Went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they?
Busque uma forma de atravessar o celeiro.
Okay for themselves, so how come I never heard of these guys before?
Sleep. We
Oh,
all spend a
nice
third of our
break.
dreams in its soft embrace.
Back
somewhere
memories.
between
Hey,
fantasy
remember when I got you that
and
gig?
reality.
Your first real
Dreams
writing
have
job.
ways
What got
of
you started?
making us
Was this one of your episodes?
Tonight's episode, The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape.
It's 1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Whoa! Good going, Al!
Que isso aqui? Turnê dos deuses de Asgard. Ah, é aqueles tiozão lá do... Esse tiozão doido lá, da banda, né? Ei, carai. Lá vem essas pestes, velho. Ih, puta que pariu. Ah, filho da covarde. A treta aqui é de frente, mano. Agora sim, eu vou pegar munição de revólver, ó. Caralho, o tamanho da faca do cara, velho. Ah, é o... Deu o flash do inferno, mano. Deixa ele comigo. Cadê ele? Só tava fazendo um teste ali. Ué, o cara não vai vir aqui não? Ué, caguei então. Sinto muito. Eita! Caiu. Olé. O Barry já tá do outro lado. Safado. Deixa eu fazer o trampo e vazou. Vou até a casa dos Anderson. Tem que esperar ele entrar, velho.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, we can get a reality show going, release a new single. Be careful, Al!
Opa. Esse barulhinho estranho aí.
Whoa! You okay, Al?
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
Mano, esse jogo é bem louco, né, velho? Bem louco. Alguns inscritos já tinham me pedido aqui pra gravar ele há um tempo atrás. Eu até que demorei pra
As you
gravar.
regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, we've been real busy with other stuff. Which concerns an ongoing investigation. Can't talk about it.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods. You've got to be kidding me.
Ô, louco. Sai daqui.
There are 65 million cows and pigs in the world.
Deixa eu ver uma coisa. Eu vou ter que pegar a chave primeiro pra depois abrir lá pro Barry, né? Tá, os itens aqui não faltam. Caralho, o maluco tava aqui no breu, mano. Ah, não tem jeito, eu tenho que passar por ali mesmo. Deixa eu ver. Cara, deixa eu ver uma coisa aqui, galera. Quantos minutos tem de vídeo? Ah, 35 minutinhos, tá suaves. Vamos abrir aqui pro Barry.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy? Hey, let's go, man.
Calma, filhote. O Barry do nada ficou corajoso, né, velho? Como o próprio Alan falou, ele virou o Rambo.
Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
O que é aquilo ali? Lá em cima brilhando, né?
Come on, one more gig. Let's do this thing.
Eita lasqueira, olha.
Lights are out. Guess we better check the fuse box.
Garrafinha de café. Antes da gente ver lá a caixa de fuzil, vamos pegar aqui os esquemas. Que fica lá em cima, tá ligado? Tá, aqui é a casa daqueles tiozão lá.
The power downstairs was out, but I was
Da
sure I could fix
banda.
that at the fuse box.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in.
Mano, esse jogo aqui deve ter vários easter eggs, tá ligado? Vários.
Again, Alice's screams rang in the...
Did you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be. Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
Al, I'm sorry about Alice. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Tá, agora o esquema é diferente. A câmera é diferente, né? A gente vai ter que ver aqui por um outro ângulo. Isso aqui foi no comecinho do jogo.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming. It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice,
Alice!
and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in this study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind
Alice?
you. She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her.
Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it.
I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night. I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Previously on Alan Wake. Under the influence of the dark presence, I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The lake, it does something to works of art created here. It makes them come true. My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Well, we're expecting a record crowd from the neighboring counties. Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Watery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up, but let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
I have it. Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light. Hello. Hello.
All the manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken.
Bom, é isso aí, galera. Eu vou encerrar esse vídeo por aqui, o vídeo número 12. Espero que vocês tenham aí gostado desse vídeo. Aqui a gente encerrou o capítulo 4, né? Agora tá aqui no comecinho do capítulo 5. Vou deixar pro próximo vídeo, é lógico, né? O vídeo aqui já tá até grande, meu. Mas conseguimos aí finalizar o 4º capítulo, beleza? Muito obrigado aí por estar assistindo até agora. Isso é muito importante. Não esqueçam de ajudar clicando no gostei e adicionando o vídeo aos favoritos, ok? Um grande abraço e até o próximo vídeo, pessoal. Falou!